go. Let me see, Discord, you're not picking up. That's doesn't surprise me.
It's actually more important than football to me today.
That's what my partner is doing right now. I can hear her yelling and stuff back there.
Oh yeah, the Eagles game just kicked off. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'd rather play Planechase.
Good choice. Excellent work.
And it's a good choice.
I dig it.
Let's see here.
Can you hear me okay? Because I have my mic pulled away from...
Yeah. I'm just trying to get the Discord.
I'm trying to get my green screen just right because I'm wearing an Eagles jersey, and well, it just makes me a disembodied head. Jelly green jersey and a green screen do not mix.
Let me see. Hey Sue, what's going on? And hey Sure McMurray. Can anybody hear us in chat is what I'm wondering. For some reason, every single time this week, OBS has been changing things whenever I go in here.
Hey chat, can you hear us? Hello, hello.
Okay, there we go.
Yay.
I don't know why it keeps changing things on me. Like, blast you, OBS. Okay. What is happening, everybody? I am Amara, Goddess of Blunder. How are things? We are here in the BlunderDome for the last day of the year. We're going to be playing some Planechase. I'm going to be playing one of my gift deck that we did a little exchange of EDH decks, and then of course my camera just locked up. So I don't know what I'm playing. This is from my commanders right here. I haven't looked at the deck. I know there's a swamp in there, so I know it's got black in it. So we're gonna find out what I'm playing together. If you don't know what Planechase is a wonderful little format where we have this wonderful Planechase deck that has different locations of the Magic the Gathering universe and the Doctor Who universe. We're going to be playing only with the cards that came out this year. So it is just the Doctor Who and the March of the Machine stuff. So there's a lot of nasty places, but there's a lot of fun places in there too. So we'll see what happens. When we flip the location is basically a world enchantment that will affect the whole entire board state. We can roll our wonderful planar die, which is, if anybody wants to use a normal die, they may. This one has the planar symbol, which is a 1, and then the rest of the sides are blank, and then we have the wonderful 69/planar chaos symbol. When that goes off, the power of the plane will go off, which we will flip the first location just so we can have a little bit of a diagram to show. We have the Modesian colony ship, which is the first place we're going. It's a spacecraft. Yay!
I didn't watch that episode.
That's a happy place. So the world enchantment will be under effect as whenever a creature attacks, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. For each other creature its controller controls that shares a creature type with it. So basically shared animosity. And if we roll the planar symbol, we will go to the next plane. If we roll the chaos symbol, the power of the plane will go off, and whenever chaos ensues here, turn target creature face down. It becomes a 2/2 Cyberman, an artifact creature. We are also going to start out with a Fractured Power Stone up in our command zone. The Fractured Power Stone can be cast by paying 2. Once it does, it will become an emblem. It doesn't get affected by any cards or anything because, otherwise shenanigans can happen. We don't want shenanigans. Not that much.
Okay, we do want shenanigans.
Yes, just not... Yes, we don't want to make it too bad. I definitely...
You can only have shenanigans if you're playing red mana.
That's true. Oh, sorry, everybody. I've been sick all week, so...
I know. Well, I hope your recovery is swift and free of complication.
Oh, me too. It's apparently laughing I haven't done all week long, and apparently I was too much air in my lungs. So, I guess we're going to flip over my cards and see what we're playing. I am playing Armix, Filigree Thrasher, Ardella, chosen
Hell, usually.
of Crewfix. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. I wonder what kind of shenanigans this is up to.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say cycling reanimator.
I hope so. I love reanimating. So, I'm going to enter in my commanders, and then I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves, let us know what you got going on in the world, throw your links up in the chat, and yeah, we'll start with Russ. What's happening?
Uncle Russ, you can find me here on Twitch doing arena shenanigans and commander shenanigans on Friday evenings. Arena on Saturday and Sunday. I don't have much to kind of plug, although I don't want to bring the party down, but I do have a something. My sister had a house fire yesterday, and I would like to plug the GoFundMe to help her out, if that's cool.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's house fire is no good.
Yeah, she and her kids lost everything. So, like, it's been... Sorry to be the Debbie Downer.
Oh, it's okay.
But, I am playing Kiora, Sovereign of the Deep. This is my my Secret Santa deck. This is fun. This is like just stupid Krakens, Leviathans, and other big dumb stuff.
I was just building that. I've just been slowly building it, I guess. Every time I find Leviathans or octopuses or things, I'm like, okay, I'll just keep throwing them aside. I was like, okay. I was like, I just want to make big dumb things sometimes.
Well, yeah, that's the fun of it.
And Cody, welcome. This is your first time here.
Yeah, I'm excited. This is actually only my second time playing Planechase.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. I am Cody. I am one half of Brew It or Screw It. We are a Commander deck building podcast. We release episodes like twice a month. We just look at Commander decks we want to build, and we answer the question, should you say Brew It or Screw It? It's a lot of fun. We're about to make 1 year in February. I am playing my Secret Santa deck, which is Wart the Raid Mother. It is a token Spellslinger deck that Geek with a Beard made me. It has, I make 2 tokens when it enters, and then every red or green instant or sorcery has Conspire, which means I can tap 2 tokens to copy it. It's a lot of fun. I played it a few times.
Very cool.
There's going to be a lot of shenanigans.
I've never played against that one either, so that's awesome. And Proxy, what is happening? Proxy's here. Oh, we're getting echoes. Thank you, Proxy. Let me un-echo us real quick.
I was going to say, yeah, don't forget to mute Spell Table.
There we go. Yeah. I think the desktop audio was also running with the Discord, so...
it's always fun.
I appreciate it, Proxy. And what's going on, Stabby Abby? And also, MJ's here. MJ is the one who actually made my deck, so... Yeah, we'll see. I can better not disappoint. And Empress Quinn, we have royalty here. What is happening?
Yeah, that's me. Hey, gamers, checking in from the digital realm because I want to play this deck that I put together either yesterday or the day before that. So I wanted to know what this card, the 15th Doctor, does, and the only way really to know that kind of thing is to just build the deck. So we've got some artifacts, because when he attacks or enters the battlefield, you mill 3 cards and can put an artifact card with mana value 2 or 3 from among them into your hand. And the first non-artifact spell you cast each turn has Improvise, so I figured I'd include some heckin' chonkers to cast with my artifacts, like Ovica, or Arcane Endeavor, or Fevered Suspicion, or Dance with Calamity. You know, we're doing that kind of thing. And then we've got robots, and we'll make villainous choices. It's a lot of the Grixis cards from that deck, and we're just gonna make robots and do the artifact and cast a big spell or 2.
Love it. I was sitting there looking at your cards as we were sitting here. I'm like, oh, that's gonna be... There's some fun stuff in there. There's terrible stuff in there, but... Oh, I'm excited to see how it works, too. These are all commanders I haven't played against, so... Woohoo! And Happy New Year, everybody. How's this happening?
Yeah.
And Proxy has already redeemed, and we're going to have a Scry 1 to start the game with. So let me randomize us real quick. Boop. There we go. All randomized. And yeah, so we got our first plane. It's not super terrific. If everybody has a playable hand. Yeah, Russ?
kick us off. All right, so we're gonna kick off with a scry.
Yep, everybody gets to scry one, which is actually kind
I'll
of
leave
nice.
that on top.
Yep, I'll leave that on top.
To the bottom.
That won't make me an enemy at all.
No, this is gonna make me the enemy real quick.
And then we're gonna.
Man tower for turn.
We're also gonna have a draw a card from Charge Spark. Thank you.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Spark.
Woo!
Thanks, Chartspark.
And then I'm gonna play this here Sovereign for turn.
Alright, what else you got?
Yeah.
No, that's it.
Okay. I was like, oh no, what else is coming? I'm gonna draw a
Nah.
card for turn.
I didn't get anything crazy, just the Sovereign.
I am gonna I don't want to discard, so I'm gonna tap a swamp, and I'm gonna play this Disciple of the Vault. that's never caused anybody any issues. Whenever an artifact is put into the graveyard from play, you may have target opponent lose 1 life.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if we can leave this place. See what happens. Nope, we're still here. And then I shall pass my turn.
Alright. Untap a keep draw. I am gonna be real boring. We just got a steam vents tapped, and we'll pass the turn.
Oh, that's such a pretty steam vent.
Yeah, I always
It is
choose
a
the
pretty
space
steam
steam vents for Dr. Redux because,
Yeah, it
space.
fits.
Draw. I'll play a Carpusan Forest. Tap it for a colorless for a Skull Clamp.
Hey,
Why
Dusty.
does everybody but me have turn 1 plays? What is going on here?
The skull clamp has never been a problem either.
Never.
Never
Yeah, I
ever.
definitely don't have a history of removing those on site.
Hey, Dusty, we had a raid. What's going on?
Alright.
Welcome.
Oh, hey, Raiders. I'm gonna draw. That's not helpful. I'm gonna play an island for turn.
Tell you the truth, the turn 1 skull clamp is 1,000 times worse to me than a first turn soul ring.
I know, right?
It
I'm gonna
depends on
play
whether or not they have a
Kefnet's
thing to
Monument
use
for
the
turn. Blue creature spells cost 1 less to cast, and whenever I cast a creature spell, target creature an opponent controls doesn't untap during its next untap phase. Nothing major.
Oh, that's
Pass.
kind of gross. Yeah. Forgot that that's what that one does.
Yeah, that's pretty strong.
Yeah. Doesn't make me completely happy. Not too bad, Dusty. This is
Mishimigo hooked this deck up.
Nice.
We were talking about it when she was building it. She's like, I don't know what to do. I was like, just throw a bunch of krakens and octopus, and I mean, you don't really have to do too much. She's just throwing a bunch of.
This is Russ. He just goes face.
Yeah, I'm
It's
just.
only so bad free spells can be.
I'm gonna play my fractured power stone, and then let's see if we can leave this place again. Oh man! Oh, I'm the only one who has a creature.
Now you have a Cyberman.
I have a Cyberman. Very well then.
Upgraded.
Yep. I guess, yeah, I kind of upgraded. I'm going to tap my Fractured Power Stone and see if I can roll again. Okay, we're still here. I think, well, I guess I can attack. I may as well start out attacking. Russ, I'm going to hit you for 2, because I don't know if I can get through your giant creatures when they start coming out.
That's fair. I will take 2.
Hey, Chicken McMurr, welcome back, and I shall pass my turn. Oh, I better take this Sharpie away from my dry erase markers. That's...
Yep. That sounds good. The land for turn is going to be a command tower. And we'll tap a red and a blue for a 3rd path iconoclast. Then I'm all good to pass the turn.
Alright. Have a keep draw. Let's play a forest. I will tap 2 from my fractured power stone. And then I will try to get us off this place.
Sounds
Chaos.
good. Just Cyberman!
So is it just a creature becomes a Cyberman, or?
Yeah. I don't think there's any other creatures out, though, besides my Cyberman, so...
Okay. And then let's tap the fractured power stone and do it again.
Oh, the third path iconoclast.
Oh, is he out?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he is
I
out. Yeah.
forgot that that's legal.
Okay. Second roll did nothing, so I will pass from there.
We're gonna untippity tap. Draw. You know what? Nobody's having fun in this plane. And it can't hurt me to roll. So
That's true.
Right, get us out here. No? Alright, I'm gonna pay 2. I'm gonna get my flagship flower stone. I'm gonna roll it again. Nope, and that's all I'm willing to do. So I'm gonna play a forest for a turn. 2 or 5. Then we're gonna tap 3. And I'm gonna play a quick study. 2 in a blue, draw 2 cards.
Interesting.
Which would have been really swell. That I had anything to do. 5, 6, 7. Nope, that's it for me. Pass me.
Okie dokie. Let's see here. Let me untap. Draw for turn. Let's see here. Let us play this island. And do we do that? Probably. That's probably. No, you know what? Let's not do that. Not just yet. Let us not cause too many problems yet. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll leave that. We're gonna play Armex. Armex is a legendary artifact creature and a golem. And whenever Armex Filigree Thrasher attacks, you may discard a card. When you do, target creature defending player controls gets -X until end of turn, where X is the number of artifacts you control, plus the number of artifact creatures or cards in your graveyard.
That could get up quite.
Yeah, Armex is pretty cool. I have Armex with each tick or whatever his name is, and it's just so gross. I think I'm gonna see if we can leave. We're leaving! Woo! Let us Planechase. We are going to the Orchai colony in Kamigawa. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. Whenever chaos ensues, target creature can't block this turn. I like this place. Who doesn't have any creatures? Oh, da-da-da-da. Cody, I have not attacked you, so I shall attack you for 2.
How dare you?
I'm sorry. And then I'm gonna go and find myself a basic land, which I think I'm going to grab myself. Another island, I think. Ooh, look at this foil Ravnica land swamp. I guess I'm not getting an island because I'm like, ooh, look at how shiny this is.
I love Amara's like, alright, I'm gonna go get an island. Ooh, this is shiny.
I'll take this instead. Okay, I will pass my turn.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. Land for turn's gonna be an island, and then I think we're gonna go to combat. Yeah, that sounds good. I am going to present Amara with the opportunity to trade Armix for a Cyberman.
I'm not going to. You can have
Yeah, I didn't
it.
think so.
Yeah.
Alright, get bonked for 2, and then I will go find a mountain, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and shuffle.
I should have at least acted like I would. Maybe I'll block.
Just add
Not
a
even
little
kind
bit
of a
suspense.
consideration.
Yeah, I'm just like, no.
Alright, then we'll tap 3 and play a laser screwdriver.
Oh, no.
And I'm all good on game actions from there.
Alright, let's tap, upkeep,
Okay.
draw.
That's the goading one, okay.
Yeah, I got that thing they killed Missy with.
I'll play a mountain as land for turn. And I'm gonna 3 to play this as a morph card.
Ooh.
Ooh.
2/2.
And then I still tried to click it.
Yeah, I will tap 1 to equip the skull clamp to it to make it a 3/1. And I'll pass from there.
Sorry, my wife is like texting me.
That's all good.
Untap, draw. Alright, so I'm going to play an island for turn. Then we're going to pay 2, a blue and a green.
It's a Sunday. We don't know what's going on anymore.
You're only paying 4 due to cost reduction due to Captain's Monument. Kiora hits the battlefield whenever he casts a creature spell, so I'm going to trigger Captain's Monument, and we're going to... I don't know. We're going to tap Armix.
No.
Not like I can attack with it or anything.
Poor
or like attack
Armix.
you or anything.
The monument actually doesn't tap.
Oh, doesn't it tap?
Just freezes. the
Right, it doesn't untap, so I will tap. I will freeze the Cyberman then.
Okay, my Cyberman?
Doesn't
Okay.
untap. Yeah, that's better. I like that idea.
Okay.
Reading card explains the card.
game. Usually, yeah.
Sometimes.
There's a lot of words on there, though, so sometimes you gotta give it a couple goes.
Yeah. There's some that are like reading a book. I'm just like...
We're going to P2, and I'm going to explore. Draw a card. Play an additional land this turn. I'm going to play a forest. I'm not ramping.
No, not at all.
Then I'm going to pay the 1 forest to play a Llanowar Elves. And then whenever you cast a creature spell, any creature spell, so I'll freeze the other Cyberman.
Alright.
Cyberman.
She's got Vigilance, Ward 3, and she's got a 4/5 booty.
Yeah.
It's a
kinda
lot.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to pass the turn.
She is a problem. Let me draw for turn.
Oh, I meant to try and roll us out of this plane.
I'm gonna play a Terramorphic Expanse as my land for the turn. Yeah, that's cool. Let's tap. Oh, Armax, do you want to attack? Kinda. Not gonna get any triggers off of him, unfortunately. Well, I guess I do have 1 artifact because I have a Cyberman. Haha! But he's not in the graveyard. Oh no, that's for I control as well. Okay, so you kill
Yeah,
that
it's a
land.
ridiculous card that counts both.
Yeah. So I could kill that, but I don't think that's worthwhile right now. Okay. Just talking away to myself. Everybody's got thing. Oh, Quinn doesn't though. I just want to go get another land, so Armex is going to attack.
I'll take her.
And then I could discard a card. As target defending player. Okay, I'm not going to kill your Cyberman. That's not worth it. I'm going to go get a land, probably get distracted by another land. Okay, we're actually going to grab an island this time. And then we're going to see if we can leave this place. Actually, I might as well crack this Terramorphic Expanse and go grab my other land before I have to go shuffle. Yeah. That makes sense. Save times. Yeah, save some time. There we go. Grab a forest, which will go on the battlefield tapped. Do I want to try to leave this place again? I mean, it's just going to let everybody ramp. But, okay, let's tap the Fresher Power Stone to roll our second time. Oh, Chaos. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. It's useless. Okay, excellent. So tap 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And I'm going to play Kaidella. Chosen. I can tap her and she adds colorless to my mana pool for each card I've drawn this turn. Which is not going to happen because she does not have haste or anything. Her booty is not nearly as big as Kiora. Kiora scares me. And I don't have a way to get rid of it right now, so I'm going to pass my turn.
Alright. Untap of keep draw. Land for turn is going to be a Buried Ruin. And then I think we're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4 cast the 15th Doctor. When he enters the battlefield or attacks, mill 3 cards. We've got the Master Multiplied, Emery Lurker of the Lock, and Sahili Sublime Artificer, none of which are artifacts with mana value 2 or 3, so they will all remain in my graveyard. And then we'll spend 1 and 2 and cast a Leaden Mirror. And we are all good on game actions from there. We'll pass the turn.
Alright. Let's untap, keep, draw.
The art
Yeah,
on that 15th Doctor looks real.
Yeah. I don't know what to say to that.
Well, like photographically, it looks like it's not a painting.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Like it looks like it's just like a photo.
They did hit the photorealism pretty hard on that one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Play Disintegrate for land for turn. I'm gonna swing this 3/1 at you, Amara.
Okie dokie. Oh yeah, I gotta take that other damage as well, so I will take all this damage that I didn't take for the last 2 turns.
Post combat main, I'm going to pay 5 to flip this. It is a Thelanite Hermit. When it's turn faced up, I create 4 1/1 green Saproling tokens. Notably, it is a 1/1, so it will die immediately to the Skull Clamp, and I will draw 2 cards.
Drawing cards seems fun.
I do enjoy drawing some cards.
I also go find a basic. I'm doing combat damage, don't I?
Yep.
Cardboard Combat is fucking them comics about redemption. We got
So,
a Growth, we got a Skyline, we got a draw card, we got a Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah, Scrooge McDuck, everybody gets a treasure.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
So, everybody gets a Rampant Growth. Everybody can go get a basic and put it into the battlefield tapped. And then we also have a Scry. Then a Scry one. Everybody want a battle too.
Hell yeah, dude.
Share the wealth, Randy. Go crazy. After your Scry 1, we'll have a draw a card. Then everybody will get a wonderful treasure. What's going on? Lenny's here? And all those wonderful people.
Library, right?
No.
And then we draw for that.
We got the party coming out for
1, 2, 3, 4 battles. Holy shit, dude.
So everybody gets a battle, apparently.
Actually, no, I'm going to go ahead.
Alright.
I'll keep it on top and then draw that. Everybody gets a battle? What's that mean?
So I have a battle deck over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to flip a battle for each person. That person gets the front half of the battle. So whatever the effect is, you will get to get that. And then anybody can attack you. And if they destroy the battle, they get the other side. So we'll just start up in the corner, Russ. You'll get the first battle.
Cardboard Combat says start with the active player.
Oh, okay. Start with the active player. Okay, so Cody, I will give you the Invasion of Azgul. When it enters the battlefield, target player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker and loses 1 life. So you get to decide where that effect goes.
Invasion of Azgul. Let's do Russ.
Alright, I'll bounce Elena where else? That gets sacrificed, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you'll lose one life. So now that battle is on Cody and can be attacked. And then let us go to Russ. Where's the other? Oh, there's the battle deck. Dun, da, da, da. The Invasion of Lorwyn. When it enters the battlefield, destroy target non-elf creature an opponent controls with power X or less, where X is the number of lands you control.
It's gonna be big. What's the biggest creature on the board?
My Armix is a 3/2. 2. My other commander is 2/3, and then my Cyberman is a 2/2.
Invasion of what?
What's
I
the
think-
invasion of?
Yeah, what's the invasion of again?
Oh, Invasion of Lorwyn.
Lorewyn?
Yep.
Lorwyn. No E.
Oh, oops. Yeah. I'm looking at it and I'm still agreeing.
Alright, so, and that has what? 3 or 4?
It has 5.
5?
And what would you
Okay.
like to destroy?
I'll just destroy the biggest creature on the board. I think it's the dinosaur thing that Cody has. Because that's
Those
what?
are
Oh,
those
that's
are
4
Oh, yeah,
one
they're
one.
they're 4
yeah.
sapperlings.
That's 4 sapperlings. I guess I'm going to have to kill a 3/3. You know what? Let's get rid of Armix.
Armix, okay. Armix will go to the command zone. Actually, do you want to go to the command zone? No, you're going to go to the graveyard. You go hang out in the graveyard, sir. And let me flip over for me. The Invasion of Mercadia. When it enters the battlefield, I may discard a card. If I do, I draw 2 cards. Okay, that's cool. Let's see here. Let us discard this Forest, and then I will draw 2 cards. Seems not terrible. And then Quinn, what are you getting? You are getting the Invasion of Alara.
Oh, fuck.
When the Invasion of Alara enters the battlefield, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile 2 non-land cards with a mana value 4 or less. You may cast one of those cards without paying its mana cost. Put one of them into your hand and put the other cards exiled this way on the bottom of your library in a random order.
Okay, 2 cards, mana value 4 or less. There's Bitterthorn, Mrs. Animus, and the Wand of Orcus. I can cast one of those without paying its mana cost and put the other into my hand. I think we will put the Wand of Orcus in my hand and Bitterthorn to the battlefield. I'll make a Phyrexian Germ.
Yeah, that's a good one to hit.
And the rest of these go on the bottom of my library.
Everybody has their invasions now. I will put them over here. If anybody needs to know any information about them, just let me know. Let me set this aside. We also had a Planechase redeemed, and also Charged Spark is putting a +1/+1 counter on any creature you would like. Just one. I'm gonna put mine on Kydella, and then we're also gonna Planechase. So, woohoo! Let's see how much chaos we can cause in one turn. We're going to go to the Drum Mining Facility. Whenever you roll the planar die, creatures you control get +1/+1 and have haste until end of turn. If chaos ensues, end the turn. This is a fun one because you could keep
and
rolling
you
it.
can just dump all the mana into rolling the die and be like, Glorious Anthem, Glorious Anthem, Glorious
Yeah,
Anthem.
basically. Okay, I will let you continue your turn, Cody.
No, you're good. You're good. That was crazy. I kind of like this plane, so I will not roll the Planechase. I'll just move the cleanup. I'm going to discard a Spore Mound and a Mossfire Valley, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Untap. Worrisome. We're gonna go for it. Play an island for turn. So correct me if I'm wrong. You roll, all creatures have haste.
Yep. So as long as you just keep rolling, you just keep. It doesn't matter what it hits as long as it doesn't hit chaos. If it hits chaos, your turn ends.
3, 4, 1, 2. Blue, 1. I think that's right. I need. And -1 is 9 mana to pull this off. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, what terribleness is coming out.
I'm going to kick Slinvoda. When it ETBs, if it was kicked, return all creatures to their owner's hands except for merfolk, krakens, leviathans, octopus, and serpents.
Yes, that's
Can't
happening.
have shit around here.
You can't have anything. Take away all of our nice, pretty things.
Then I'm going to take my free roll. So, if I get this right, roll anything and you get the +1/+1. If I roll chaos ensues, it ends my turn, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so I got +1/+1 on things.
Yep.
And haste, which is better. Alright. Oh, and well, there's nothing to cap, so that doesn't matter.
That's just true.
It is just a +1/+1 until end of turn.
Well, no, I played the Slinvoda, which would have triggered the Kefnet's Monument, but there's nothing to tap.
No, I'm not talking about that. I mean, for the buff from the plane that we're on, it gives +1/+1 in haste until end of turn.
Right.
So it's not like a
Oh,
+1/+1
until end of
counter.
turn. Alright, so I'll put those in the center. And take
Not
them off.
forever.
Not forever. Okay.
Hey, Andy, what's happening?
Hey.
Nah, I'm just going to do this. Alright, so I'm going to share the love because I'm not brutal.
He
Let's
says as he
go.
swings a 9.
Yeah, just a casual 9/9 Leviathan.
I'll swing.
I mean, you could attack a battle if you wanted to.
Ooh, what do I get from the battles?
There are some pretty cool things, actually.
You should probably take Invasion of Alara.
Yeah, Vision of Alara is stupid.
Also, your commander, I think, has a cast trigger when you cast a thing that doesn't get bounced by Whelming Wave.
Oh yeah, hang on. Look at the top X cards where X is spell's mana value. You may cast a spell with mana value X or among them without paying them. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a really strong Magical Gathering card.
Just a little
Alright,
bit.
so we're gonna reveal the top. Would it be 8 or 10? Because the mana value of the card is 8, but I kicked it.
Okay, it's only looking at the number in the top right.
Okay, so it's 8.
Just an 8.
Okay, look, but I don't have to reveal. 1, 2.
Ooh, a commander cube. That sounds awesome. I need to make a cube. It's been on my list of things to do for like the last 2 years.
I was gonna say, you seem like the type of nerd who would either be into cube or have one already, so...
Yeah. Like, I want to build one, and I want it to be unique and weird.
Of course.
It's like, how do I put Planechase in here?
I was just about to say, Planechase cube, obviously.
Oh, yeah. Like, and then I could put all the new Planechase cards that are... yeah.
Yeah, let's do this. I'm going to put in the Croson Drover. Rescue on the bottom of the library in random order.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Croson Drover says creature spells with CMC 6 or more cost 2 less to play.
Okay.
It's a 2/2 for 4 cost.
Lorwyn card. That's why.
So that's that trigger. Now the triggers are resolved. Alright, I'm going to go ahead, and I will go ahead and attack the Invasion of Alara with... It has 7, so I'll attack that with Slinvoda. And then I'll attack Cody for only 5 with Q.
I will take it.
Yeah, I don't have anything to say about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so they stay just for a second. What's the other side of this dude?
Yeah, go ahead and read the invasion for us, Amara.
Oh, yes. So the invasion of Awaken the Maelstrom, it's all colors. Target player draws 2 cards. You may put an artifact card from your hand onto the battlefield. Create a token that's a copy of a permanent you control. Distribute 3 +1/+1 counters among 1, 2, or 3 creatures you control. Destroy target permanent an opponent controls.
Holy shit.
Uh-huh.
So hang on. So Awakened Maelstrom is all colors. Target player draws 2 cards. Well, that's going to be me.
It's so dumb.
2 cards. 1, 2. I may part an artifact card from my hand into the battlefield. That's going to be a fail to find because I don't have one. Create a token that's a copy of a permanent you control. Well, that's going to be...
I would almost make another Drover.
Yeah, it's another Drover, obviously. And you can just free cast your guys, basically.
Yeah, I was going to do another Drover, but I was like, do I want another 8/8 real quick? But no, the Drover is actually what makes more sense.
Yeah,
I think
it's a
it's
legendary
legendary.
too. Yeah, so it just killed itself.
Oh, that's right.
We'll definitely make the 8/8. Let's do this quick.
Yeah, just do that.
Alright, choo-choo.
I don't know what to do about the rust problem right now.
Distribute 3 counters among 1, 2, or 3 creatures you control. Well, let's just distribute the 3 counters.
We'll just die. It'll be fine.
Yeah, that's what I feel like that might be our solution.
We'll just play game 2.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Destroy target permanent and opponent controls.
I don't think we have any besides. Yeah.
Well, I could destroy a battle.
You could destroy a battle.
That's kind of a dick move, though. You know what? I took advantage of a battle. I'm not going to do that. Because that is a dick move. But there's nothing else on the table that I can blow up.
You can
I
blow
up
up
Bitterhorn. I'll blow up Bitterthorn. Because that's not that detrimental.
It is pretty awesome, though.
Alright, so that's that damage. That's all that's done. Damage is done. Everything else, let's see, I got 1 and a blue available to me. I'm going to leave that open. Because I very rarely... Oh, you know what? No, yeah. Let's get out of here. Nope.
Nope.
My
Your turn is over.
And then I pass because my turn's over.
Yep. Just go and immediately clean up.
It was like, nope, you are out.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
There we go. Let us untap and draw a card. Let us play this command tower.
Lenny in chat raises a good point. I think we as a community need to get back on Mimic Bat, and having seen that in play last night, making robot Atalis every turn, yes.
That sounds wonderful.
It was fucked.
That's like Helm of the Host and Combat Celebrant. I learned that the other day. That was gross. It just basically goes infinite combats.
Yeah.
Because you just keep making copies of the Celebrant here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yay. I don't know what to do about this giant
Yeah,
kraken.
it's all fucked.
Yeah, like I just not. Let me play Kydel again. Let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So many cards in my hands, and I don't want to
I
play
really
them
gotta
all.
blow up Kiora so she doesn't spit out any more free spells, but also she has Ward, so fuck me.
Yeah, I hate Ward. Ward is 1,000 times worse than Hexproof because I don't want to pay mana to do it.
You have
Nobody
to,
likes
though.
paying their taxes.
I know. Like, it's like paying taxes, and then sometimes they're like, "Oh, let me counter your spell." I'm like, "Ah!" So not only that, I paid mana for it, and you countered my spell. It's horrible.
Yeah, that's pretty strong.
Okay, let me tap 1, 2, 3, and play a Golgari Cluestone. Makes Golgari mana. I can pay 1 black and 1 green. Tap it and sack it to draw a card, and I think. Try to leave this place. This is not good. I do
You
need
get
to.
+1/+1 and haste on everything.
That is true. Except for how big are those drovers? They're two. I don't guess I could.
It's a 3/3 and a 2/2.
I don't. I gotta leave with blockers and things, so I'm gonna pass. I'm trying to make decisions, and I'm like, none of these decisions are good.
They're all bad.
Yeah.
Oh, untap, upkeep, draw. Land for turn is going to be a Field of Ruin. And I am gonna. I guess we'll fucking try this again. Third Path Iconoclast. And then we gotta cast some non-creature spells. I don't have nearly enough of those. What I need is bodies. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we've got 2 black mana in there. Perfect. Genesis of the Daleks.
Ooh. This is to create a 3/3 black Dalek. Ooh, I like this.
Yeah, this saga whips ass. It makes 1, then 2, then 3 Daleks, and then forces an opponent to face a villainous choice that either blows up all the Daleks and burns them for their power, or destroys all non-Dalek creatures.
So cool. The Doctor Who
it's a pretty
says
big
it has
pressure
some.
situation.
Yeah.
I get a soldier artifact creature token from casting that non-creature spell. So there's my bodies, and then I think from here we're... is this where I roll the planar die? Do I risk it? Yeah, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Yeah, push that button. Will you roll the die for me, Amara?
Yep. I'm sorry.
Alright.
I ended your turn.
Right off, pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Not a terrible plan.
Just tapping 6 for worked. When she enters, I'll make 2 red-green goblin soldiers. We'll pretend that those are green as well. And then, yeah, let's try to get out of here.
Sounds good.
That's my turn.
So many of us are getting told to fuck off.
Basically.
Right.
Russ, it's your turn. You should roll first. See if it ends your turn.
Play all my creatures, then roll so they can get +1/+1.
No, don't do that. This is a terrible plan.
Gotta untap, draw. That is a terrible plan. So first thing I'm gonna do. Yeah, let's pay this. So it's reduction of 2, 4, 5. 2 and 1. I'm gonna spend this treasure because it's in my way. Get the second blue, and I'm gonna play Inkwell Leviathan. Has Island Walk and Trample with Shroud.
Mm-hmm.
Trigger Kiora. Go for 9.
Mm-hmm.
Mission Ego, this is insane. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What do I got? Anything good?
Great question.
Yeah.
To the rest of you gamers, something has to be done about free spells. I think we as a community need to just fucking be okay with slotting in Void Mirror.
I mean, I'm okay with that.
I might have to. Just put it in every deck, just in case.
The free spells have gotten out of control. There's Discover, there's Cascade, there's whatever the fuck this is.
Kiora nonsense.
Play Kiora Behemoth Reckoner.
Sounds good. That's a
Because I
cast trigger too, isn't it? So the Inkwell Leviathan is still technically on the stack when you're casting Kiora, which means that enters and you draw a card.
You're right. Alright, so Kiora comes in with 7. I don't even
Fuck yeah, dude.
Part of me is just crying inside, and part of me is like, it's pretty cool.
Like, not bad for a popper deck, right?
Not bad at all.
Oh, it's not popper, but it's budget deck.
And you can cook so hot for $50 these days. It's
Oh, yeah.
wild.
Alright, so trigger, cast trigger for Kiora, draw a card.
I like that you look like
Did I
a
play
ghost,
land
Russ.
I'm
Because
like
of your
a
jersey, you're just like,
disembodied
ooh.
Did I play a land for turn?
I have no idea.
I don't believe so.
Alright, then I'm gonna play this island for turn. It's gonna come up later.
You got too excited about your Inkwell Leviathan.
I think that's the correct number of lands with 2 rampant growths because 6 or so. So yeah.
Alright, so I screwed up something. I needed to tap, so that's 2, 3, reduction of 5, so it's 2, 1 blue, 2 blue, 3, 4. Okay, we got it. We got there. I untap my mana. But I'm going to untap 1 target permanent.
Mm-hmm.
Proxy, we are being bullied. All of us.
I'm going to untap the Sol Ring.
The thing about these fish is they're real thick.
Yeah, not only that, they're real thick, and that shroud, I could do things about certain things, but, like, the ward and the shroud are just, ugh.
Inkwell Leviathan is a tried and true control win condition. Here's my large, you are not fucking interacting with it, and it is going to hit you with Island Walk and Trample.
Yeah.
5.
Stupid.
So I'm going to play 2 blue,
What a card.
and I'm going to play the Scourge of the Fleets. I think
I'm pretty good to pick it up. This is like
I'm pretty sure we're...
Yeah, I think, like, if let me just roll the planar die, because I only have, like, 1 more thing. I was going to, like, cast 1 more creature and roll the planar die, and I think I got it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because, like, that'll bounce all of our stuff.
Right.
You cast that, you do your
bounces
Kiora
everything.
trigger, it ETBs,
Right, so
draws a card, and bounces out of this, and you've just got, like, enough mana and free spells to probably find a bounce Leviathan every turn or something.
Yeah.
Oh, well, the good news is I got shit off of that one.
Aw.
So I didn't even get a permanent. So I'm going to go ahead and roll the planar die. If I...
Hang on, draw for
anything.
your
you'll
Planeswalker.
Oh, draw for my Planeswalker. No. Just
All right.
no.
Now you're allowed to roll the planar die.
And then
Now I'll roll the planar
these
die.
things will bounce back to our hands.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything gets +1/+1 in haste, and then I just...
What is the text on Scourge of Fleets?
Scourge of Fleet says when it ETBs, return each creature your opponents control with toughness X or left to own its hand, where X is the number of islands you control, which is 1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay.
5.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep, that'll bounce
That wipes
everything
the
there.
And then they get temporary +1/+1s. You're not a creature. And then, yeah, like, I think it just gets stupid from there, so... I'm good with a game 2 if everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
This is simply not a level of value that I'm.
Yeah, I don't think there's any.
Yeah, I'm gonna change decks. Mission Amigo, this deck fucking rocks.
Free spells good as hell.
Free
Holy
spells
shit.
bad.
Holy cow,
I'm
that
gonna
was
run
gross.
this deck back if that's all good.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like
I'm gonna get something a little less disgusting.
yeah, I
I
think.
drop my level down a lot. Sorry, I've only played this like twice. So
No,
I
you're
had
fine.
an idea. I had an idea that it could do this, but
Mhm.
I got stopped last time.
Man, the Simic
Yeah.
bullshit was Simic bullshitting.
It was bullshitting hard.
It just kept happening. Everything
Civic
was
bullshit.
bad.
Civic bullshit. Go figure.
Oh man.
All right, we're gonna. Yeah.
You know what,
This
I'm
is
gonna
be
try
a
this
place of
again.
honor, and I probably am just gonna retire that deck. Let's go from bullshit to bullshit. We're gonna do a
Yeah.
call. I go from stupid big things to stupid little things.
Oh, is this a Boros Kranko?
Essentially,
Gotcha.
Boros
like
Kranko.
that's actually the best way to describe it. Boros Kranko.
It is essentially the same concept.
Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna run the same deck. Let's see what. Oh, guess I should put all the cards back in the deck. That makes sense.
That was gross. Thank you
Yeah,
for letting me
that
play
was
out.
pretty gross.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah, dude. Way to go.
Now I'm like, do I build that? I'm like, ugh.
Maybe you just need to make
Yeah,
sure everybody else comes correct.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, this is gonna be bad.
10 out of 10. Never taking that deck apart.
Hell yeah.
Like, and I took my Mexican boot deck apart.
Like,
Oh damn.
that ward was definitely screwing me over because I was like, I don't want to pay
It's like, hell
as
yeah,
much.
I have the removal. Wait, hang on. No, that's my literal entire turn to cast a Baneful Mastery.
Yeah.
What do we do?
That is exactly what I was gonna cast.
And the other one had Shroud, which was even worse. Shroud and Island Walk. So, like, 2/3 of you were just like,
Oh yeah, that means I'm getting bonked by that no matter what happens.
Yeah.
I need to wipe the board to answer it.
And I only had single target removal, and then I had a Rite of Replication in my hand, so I was gonna try to replicate something, but I was like, can't with a Shroud, so it was like that.
Oh, damn it.
I was
I was
like,
like, yeah, make a bunch of inkwells. Wait.
Yeah, like that would have been magnificent. Okay, let me.
yeah, it's just stupid. There's like bounce spell after bounce spell, too.
That monument was gross as well. There's a lot of gross things going on.
Oh
gosh.
my god.
That's a lot of ramp.
Yeah, you got the 7-land hand.
It is very close. It may
I
as
am not
well.
keeping this. I am not keeping this.
Alright.
Sol Ring.
Uh-huh.
But I only had one map.
Okay, yeah, you can keep that.
Okie dokie.
I'm always saying this hashtag no greedy keeps 2023, and we're updating it for next year, rolling right on over into 2024 with hashtag no greedy keeps 2024.
I've been trying. I've been trying.
Yeah.
Every
I
once in
don't
a
know,
while,
I-
I'm like, this hand is too good.
I have a mono red arena deck that like runs mostly 1 and 2 drops. So I've been known to like keep a 1-land hand.
That's different. That's mono red. You don't need shit but a mountain and a prayer.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so our first plane is going to be Amy's Home. When you planeswalk to Amy's Home, and at the beginning of your upkeep, you may exile a non-land card from your hand with a number of time counters on it equal to the mana value. If it doesn't have Suspend, it gains Suspend. Whenever your chaos ensues, we time travel. So that's gonna be interesting.
That's a thing.
That is a thing. When everybody has a good hand, let me know and we can get things started.
I don't have a good hand, but I have a keepable one.
Yes, I have a keepable hand. It's
I have a keepable hand as well.
it does
Yeah, I like this
things. Okay.
But we're all going to be normal about this plane and stay here for a bit, right?
Yeah, this one is actually pretty
This one
interesting.
seems fine.
Yeah, it's not as bad as the other ones that we've been to so far. Yeah.
Some gamers will be like, oh, cool, this plane is beneficial to me. Anyway, I'm going to roll the planar die.
I'm gonna play actually, I gotta do since we're planeswalking at the beginning of my upkeep, so I will. What do I want to put out there? These Zephyr Boots? We'll get a time counter on them.
Good plan.
Yeah, that's a nice, easy one. At least I'll get it. It's nice. I guess I could have cast it, but I don't have anything else to do this turn. Yeah, I'm gonna pass my turn.
I'll play a Spectator Seating and pass my turn.
You gotta suspend a card.
Oh, yep.
How does that work? I'm sorry.
Oh, you may exile a non-land card from your hand with a number of time counters on it equal to its mana value. You don't have to, but you can.
Oh, well then, I'm not going to, because I don't have anything to really play.
Alright.
So, I'm going to chill.
I will untap, upkeep, draw. Upkeep, I'm gonna suspend the Master Gallifrey with 4 time counters on it. And then we draw for turn, and then lane for turn is going to be a Bloodstained Mire, and I will spend a life finding the Grixis Triumph and pass the turn from there.
Right. Upkeep. I'm gonna suspend a Spore Mound with 5 counters on it. Draw for turn. I'll play the Cinderglade tapped and pass.
Okay. I will draw for turn. Let us play this Rupture Spire, which will come into play tapped. When it enters the battlefield, I can sacrifice it unless I pay 1. I will pay 1. Oh yeah, I guess I'm actually going to suspend some. This will come off of being suspended. And then I will suspend a Simic Signet instead. There we go. And then, you know what? I'm going to play this Ornithopter. 0-2 with flying. And then I'll pass my turn.
Nice. I'm going to draw. Play command zone. Tap 2. Bring in the planar die. And then I pass. You know what? I'm going to roll.
What?
I'm going to see if Chaos
No,
falls.
don't do it.
I went Chaos. Instead, we're leaving.
Trying to warn you, dog.
I was having fun here. We're going to go to the Temple of Atropos. At the beginning of your post-combat main phase, there's an additional beginning phase after this. The beginning phase includes the untap, upkeep, and draw step. Whenever chaos ensues, reverse the game's turn order, then planeswalk.
Sucks. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah. I mean,
You know what? That sucks. Let's get out of here.
It's awesome! We get another upkeep. Who doesn't like another upkeep?
I'm gonna tap the Fractal Power Stone, and we're not leaving. Alright, sorry, y'all.
The funny thing is, I
You
think...
do have to go through combat and then to your post-combat main phase where you get another untap, upkeep, and draw.
Oh.
Yeah, so you get to tap
I
everything.
need to do that again. Alright,
Yep.
untap.
Repeat!
Gonna long. I got another land.
No, not another main phase,
Untap,
just the
upkeep,
beginning
draw.
phase.
Yeah.
So you
okay.
only get the untap, upkeep, and draw, and then we go to end step from there. Or I guess At the beginning of your post-combat main phase. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So you get you go to combat, you go to your post-combat main phase, then you go to the other beginning phase, and then to end step.
Okay, so there's not a second combat; it's a second upkeep
Yeah.
draw. Got it.
Mhm.
All right. So then I can't do anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to discard this mountain and pass my turn.
All right. And I will untap at the beginning of my upkeep, remove a time counter from the Master Gallifrey's end, and then draw for turn. Land for turn is going to be an island, and we'll tap 1 and 2 for a Talisman of Indulgence. Then I will go to combat and exit combat having declared no attackers. Then at the beginning of my post-combat main phase, we'll bank that phase. And I don't have anything else to do here, so we can go right on to that, where I will untap, upkeep, remove another time counter.
That's the nice
and
part.
draw. Yep. And then we will pass the turn to you, Cody.
Right.
Oh, this actually seems kind of fun.
Untap.
It's such a weird place.
Draw.
Yeah, it's like Sphinx of the Second Sun.
Basically.
If that's-
It's like everybody having monarchy, but you get to untap too.
Yeah, Sphinx of the Second Sun, that's the one. It's basically this exact wording.
I will play a Game Trail, revealing this mountain. I'll tap 2 for this Fractured Power Stone. Go through combat. Go to the other upkeep, so untap upkeep. Go down 3. Draw. I will discard this Destructive Revelry and pass.
Okie dokie. I will untap, remove a counter, draw a card. Interesting. I shall play this island. It's my land for the turn. Do I want to do anything else? Yeah, I do. Because then I can yeah, I get to untap, which is pretty cool. Okay. Let's tap 1, 2, 3. We'll bring Armix out again. I think we will go through combat, because my Ornithopter's not going to do anything. Untap. Remove a counter. Some Signet will come out, and then I will pass my turn.
Tap, keep. Play Plains per turn. I'm gonna play my commander, Anim Pakal. When she attacks, I put a +1/+1 counter on, and then create a number of tapped and attacking gnomes as I have +1/+1 counters. And then
She is really cool.
she is really cool. I kind of like this play though. Yeah, I'm gonna untap, upkeep, and draw, and then pass my turn. Oh wait, hang on.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I'm gonna discard this place.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh, upkeep. I need to remove a time counter. There we go. Okay, that's what was missing. Then we draw. Nice, nailed it.
Yeah, adding extra steps into the game kind of throws everything off a little bit.
Just a tiny bit, but we got that. We figured it out. Land for turn's going to be Prismatic Vista. I will spend a life cracking that to go find a mountain. And then we are going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll cast my guy, 15th Doctor. When he enters the battlefield or attacks, we'll mill 3 cards. So here is a Blasphemous Act, a Talisman of Creativity, and a Smoldering Marsh. We'll put the Talisman of Creativity into my hand, the rest of these into the graveyard, and then I'm all good to go to my combat, and then exit combat, and then we'll have that phase in the little bottom left corner of the arena window. And then we'll go ahead and exit my post-combat main and go to the next beginning. So we untap, upkeep, we remove this time counter, and cast the Master Gallifrey's End. It says whenever a non-token artifact creature you control dies, you may exile it, and if I do, I choose an opponent with the most life among my opponents. And that player faces a villainous choice. They lose 4 life, or I make a token that's a copy of that card. And we
That seems
draw.
fun.
And then I have 8 cards in hand and no further game actions, so I will discard a Strip Mine and pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Let's play this forest. Let's tap 3 to play Seize the Spoils. I will discard the Sapperling Symbiosis. I will draw 2 cards and create a treasure token. Go through combat. Untap, upkeep, draw. I have 7 in hand. I will pass.
Okay, okay. I'll draw for turn. Play myself a swamp this time. What are we doing? There's things going on now. Let's tap 1 and 2 and attach this wonderful Zephyr Boots to Armax. He now has flying, and whenever a creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card and then discard a card. What else do we want to do? Tap this, tap the Signet for 2. I'm going to play an Ichor Wellspring. When it enters the battlefield, or is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card. We'll draw a card. Ooh, cool. Did not leave enough mana to actually play my Fractured Power Stone, which is what I wanted to do, but whatever. Armax. Russ, I'm coming at you with Armax, who's flying in a 3/2. When it attacks, I am actually going to discard this island. When I do, target creature defending player controls gets -X, whereas the number of artifacts I control plus the number of artifacts I control in the graveyard. So I am going to kill your commander. And then I
take 3, right?
Yep.
4?
Just 3. And then I'm going to draw a card and then discard a card. I'm going to draw and I want to keep these, so I guess we'll get rid of this Zagoth Crystal. Go to my second main phase, and then, you know what? I'm going to see if we can leave during my second main phase. Nope. Okay, we're still here. I need to leave up a mana, so I am going to go to my second phase, untap everything, then draw a card, and then pass my turn. no problem.
Alright, so... Play Mountain for turn.
Interesting.
Red. 1, 2. Play a Molten Echoes. Choose humans. When a non-token creature of the chosen type enters the battlefield under my control, create a token that's a copy of that creature. It gains haste. Exile at the beginning of next end step.
Oh, you
and
know
then I
what?
pass my turn.
Oh, I should put that in the new Grixis Pirate deck. Ugh.
Yeah. Anything that increases
wait,
the
I
number
forgot-
of cards that you have for free.
I forgot I do my
Yeah.
upkeep draw thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're still at that temple. Go for it.
Yeah, upkeep draw.
That's just an ETB too, because so Brass would bring it back from the graveyard and then make another copy.
Alright, I'm gonna pass.
That deck is so stupid anyway.
Untaps, upkeep, draw. Land for turn is going to be Takanuma, Abandoned Mire.
Oh, the super pretty one.
Yeah, I really like that art. I think we are gonna spend 1 and 2 and 3 to cast a Sword of War and Peace. And if that's all good, we'll spend 1 and 2 and move to equip that to the 15th Doctor. That'll give him protection from red and from white, +2/+2. And whenever he deals combat damage to a player, it burns them for the number of cards in their hand, and I gain life equal to the number of cards in my hand.
Pretty good. That's just the sword, the anti-rust sword.
The Sword of Runeflare Trap. I think we're gonna go to combat from here. And Amara, I would like for you to know fear. So use a 5/5 at you.
I do.
And we'll mill 3. So there's the 10th Doctor, the Wand of Orcus, and a Sword of the Animist. And I think I most highly value the Sword of the Animist right now, so we'll put that into my hand.
Sounds good. I think I will block with my Ornithopter.
Alright.
Floop. Sorry, Ornithopter. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's dead as hell. I will go to my post-combat main where I have no further game actions, and we've got that other phase banked, so let's go ahead and move to that. We untap, upkeep, and draw, and then I have 8 cards in hand, so I will discard a Mishra Eminent 1 and pass the turn.
We'll untap, upkeep, remove last time counter. Spore Mound will come into play. Draw. I will play this mountain, so I'll make a 1/1 Sapperling from the landfall trigger. Yes. Tap 5, crack this treasure for a red. I'll play Wart, and I'll make goblins. And we shall go through combat. But I want to roll the planar die. This untapping stuff's kind of nice.
It is kind of nice, but then it's also helping everybody else too. So it's like
That's the thing, man. Let's just see what happens. Post combat main, I'll roll the dice. Go Planeswalk.
Woo. Okay. We are leaving. Where are we going? The Western Cloud. Prevent all damage that will be dealt to creatures and planeswalkers you control. Whenever chaos ensues, Create 3 tapped treasure tokens. They each deal 1 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. Okay, that's interesting.
Okay.
That's all.
You get an additional beginning phase still, because that trigger goes off at the beginning of your post-combat main phase, and then in your post-combat main phase is when you have the opportunity to roll the die again. So
Gotcha.
you still get that.
Okay. So untap, upkeep, draw.
Mm-hmm.
I do have 8. I'll just discard the Smoldering Crater, and I will pass from there.
Okie dokie. I don't know about this place. I'm gonna draw a card.
Yeah, it's a little sus, but it also is kind of just like, oh, okay, I will simply turn my guy sideways with impunity.
Yeah, basically, like... Okay, let us play an island as our land for the turn. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Let us tap 1. We'll tap that for Simic. Well, actually, that's not gonna work. Okay, 1, 2. I want to play a Reckoner's Bargain. As an additional cost to cast the spell, sacrifice an artifact or a creature. You gain life equal to the sacrifice permanent's mana value. Draw 2 cards. I'm going to sacrifice this Ichor Wellspring.
Oh, look at you.
Look at this value. I'm going to gain some life, which is pretty cool. And then I'm going to draw 3 cards.
Yeah.
Value. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. I do like cards. Even though that sword is kind of scaring me. The more cards I have in my hand, the
Yeah.
is
I'm
kind
gonna
of...
keep coming for you.
Yeah. I think... What are we going to do here? How much mana do we have left? We got 3. Technically, we'll make 4. I think we will go to combat. And Quinn...
Welcome to combat.
Hey, what's going on, Quinn? I'm going to come at you with Armax.
Alright.
Well, then I'm going to discard... What do we want to discard? The Swamp, I think? Yeah, we'll get rid of the Swamp. And then I am going to actually kill the Master, I think. Yeah. I'll kill the Master. I'm not going to kill the 15th Doctor. I'm not that mean.
I'm still coming for you.
I know! I will draw a card and discard a card.
And then how much damage am I taking?
You are taking just 3. And then I gotta discard, so I think... What do I discard? I like all these cards. They all do things. I like doing things. Who doesn't? I think I'm gonna get rid of this Riddlesmith. And then, I think I'm gonna roll. Nope, we're still here. We'll tap 1. Tap that for Simic. And we will bring the Fractured Power Stone online. And then I will tap and see if we can leave again. Chaos. Yeah, I did. Whatever chaos ensues. No, this was the one where I'm going to create 3 tap treasure tokens, and then each...
Oh, okay, right. We left that plane.
Yeah,
We're at the Western Cloud now. Right.
Yeah, and then it's going to deal 1 damage to each creature and each planeswalker, which...
For
doesn't
each treasure?
Yes. Or it just does... they deal 1 damage to each creature for each planeswalker. Yeah.
Whenever chaos ensues, create 3 tapped treasure tokens. They each deal 1 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. So
Yeah,
if
that's
you've got
9 damage
eggs,
to
that'll
each
make...
creature.
Well, it'll only do 3 to each creature.
Yeah, it's 3 total to each creature.
Oh, only Amara makes the treasures. I thought everybody...
No,
makes
just
the
me.
treasures. Oh, that's not so bad.
Just my treasures.
Yeah.
And then, so everybody's going to take 3 damage, except for Armex, because...
1, 2, I do
15
that.
made
Doctor
these
will mark 3
guys.
damage.
I know. I feel bad. Just killed everything. I was trying to leave, but that didn't work. I'm gonna pass my turn. I've caused enough problems here.
Alright, I'm gonna draw. Play plains for turn. Plains. Mountain. 1, 2, 3. Bring in a Neem McCall. Trigger Molten Echo is going to make a copy. Enters the battlefield with haste. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attack Cody for 1 and Amara for 1.
Is that a non-legendary copy?
Oh yeah, because it'll kill itself
Nope,
basically.
it dies. That's pointless. Then I'm just attacking Cody for 1.
Oh, okay.
Just because you got the highest life total. Trigger an Impacall, put a +1/+1 counter on. So, and then create a 1/1, so the 1/1 will hit Amara.
I will take it. Yeah, MJ, it's gonna do some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to roll to get out of here.
That's really cool.
Yes.
Yay!
Oh, but we're leaving?
Yeah.
Yep.
We are
Yeah.
leaving. Okay, where are we going? Chaotic Ether has just happened. A phenomenon. When you encounter Chaotic Ether, each blank roll of the planar die is a chaos roll until a player planeswalks away from this plane. So, what plane are we going to? The Antarctic Research Base. When you planeswalk to the Antarctic Research Base and at the beginning of your upkeep, investigate. Whenever chaos ensues, put an X +1/+1 counters on target creature you control, where X is the number of artifacts you control. Becomes a plant in addition to its other types. So that's going to happen every time we don't planeswalk.
I remember
And
that
so-
episode.
What happens now? Just one more time.
You get a clue token, and then at the beginning of our upkeep, we'll get a clue token.
And then in that case, because this sounds negative, so
This place sounds wonderful for me.
Well, let's roll the Faction Power Stone. Nope.
Okay, hang on. What is each blank roll of the planar die doing?
Chaos ensues. Put X +1/+1 counters on target creature you control, where X is the number of artifacts you control.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many artifacts do you have on Koros?
1 with the gnome. So I will put a +1/+1 counter on her name.
Sounds good.
Well, you have the clue and the
Oh yeah, the
so
clue
that's
token.
yeah, the clue's an artifact.
power stone, right?
Oh, the power
No,
stone
that's
won't
a,
count. Yeah, because
yeah,
it's a,
that's a,
yeah, we just have it as an emblem, so it doesn't.
Gotcha.
All right, so that's it for me.
Alright. Some events have occurred.
Yeah, some things have happened.
And upkeep, I will... Fuck, what am I doing on my upkeep? Investigating, okay. We don't just have clue in here, fine. Alright, we got a clue token. Then we drop return. And I have one more artifact than I was anticipating having. But I should still probably be responsible. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do that. Here's 1, 2, 3. And we will cast a Crucible of Worlds. And with that, I am going to play this Smoldering Marsh from my graveyard. Then I will... The first artifact spell that I cast each turn, or sorry, the first non-artifact spell you cast each turn has improvise. So I'm gonna cast with the improvise ability this Sigili Sublime Artificer, and we will tap some red mana to pay for that, make that legal, and then we'll tap this Crucible of Worlds for the colorless. I have to go to combat from here. That'll be emotionally satisfying. Yeah, sounds good. Right, Amara, I told you I was coming. I'm gonna make good. I'm declaring the 15th Doctor as an attacker at you.
Okie dokie. How much am I getting hit for?
It'll be 5, but I need to mill 3 cards first. There's a Third Path Iconoclast, a Dalek Drone, and a Conqueror's Flail, and I will put the Conqueror's Flail into my hand.
I will take a total of 10.
Sick. Love to see it. I have 7 cards in hand when that ability resolves, so I will gain 7 life.
That's 5 commander.
Then I'm here in my post-combat main. Do I want to roll that beautiful die?
All that
Perhaps.
beautiful bean footage.
Oh, and we had a redemption for a draw card from Shermickmer.
Oh, sure, McMur, thank you.
Thank you.
Ooh. Thank you.
Alright, I am going to roll that planar die. Yeah, run it.
Let's see what happens.
Hell
Nothing.
yeah, chaos ensues.
Yeah, put X +1/+1 counters equal to your artifacts.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4 artifacts, so I will put 4 +1/+1 counters on the 15th Doctor.
Seems good.
Not too shabby.
It costs 1 to roll that one more time, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I get 1 for free, and then I'll pay mana to roll it again. Let's see what happens.
I mean, that's what I would do. Nothing, so,
Okay.
yep, put some...
Chaos ensues again. I will put 4 more +1/+1 counters on the 15th Doctor.
Planechase.
He is now a 13/13. I'm all good to pass the turn there. I have 8 cards in hand, so I will discard a Trenzalore Clock Tower. And then you're up.
Untap, upkeep, make a clue, draw for turn. For this forest. Let's do 1 on a red for dragon fodder. Make 2 little goblins. And then I'm also gonna roll the planar die. Just get something.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Alright. I have 1 artifact, so I'll put a +1 on both of these goblins.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just pass from there.
Okie dokie. We'll tap.
It's X +1/+1 counters on 1 guy.
Oh, one guy? Okay.
I will put out a clue token. Boop. I will draw for turn. What do we want to do here? I'm going to cast a Mem Knight, which is going to cost nothing. I like that. That makes me happy. 1, 2, 3. How many artifacts do I have? 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's a lot of artifacts. I tap 1 blue, play a Thought Monitor for 1. Because
Sounds good.
It seems pretty good. I'm gonna draw 2 cards. I'm gonna play an island as my land for the turn. I think we are. Do we want to do that or that? I think we will roll and see what happens. Nothing. Okay, so I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9 +1/+1 counters. That's so silly. So silly. Why not? Do we do that? Yeah, that seems silly and fun. Why not? Okay. Let's tap 1. So we can tap that for 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I gotta crack a treasure.
Your camera froze again, Amara.
Oh, did it? Yeah. It doesn't like daytime lighting. Like, my nighttime lighting is fine, but with lights and stuff, but then, like, daytime throws everything off. I'm gonna play a 3-fold Thunder Hulk.
Oh, no.
When it enters the battlefield with 3 +1/+1 counters on it. When 3-fold Thunder Hulk enters the battlefield or attacks, create a number of +1/+1 colorless gnome artifact creature tokens equal to its power. So it's going to come in with 3 +1/+1 counters. Also, you can pay 2, sacrifice an artifact, and put a +1/+1 counter on it. It's going to come in with 3 +1/+1 counters. Then it's going to create 3 gnomes. So I will have our constructs. Are they gnome constructs? Yeah, they are colorless gnomes. Okay. I will draw my gnomes in a second. There's 3 of them. What other terrible things do I want to do? I'm going to crack a treasure so that I can roll the die again. Because why not? Nothing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. So I will put 10 +1/+1 counters on Armix.
Seems good.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, everything's okay. Everybody,
Yeah.
it's all okay.
Darkness, miles
Let's see here. That's
a one-shot.
yeah, it is. That's yeah. Yeah, it is. I feel terrible right now. Yeah, like no matter what, like no matter what I do is not good for anybody.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just die.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Quinn.
Alright, well, it's been work, gamers.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to say to that. I'll die.
That is nonsense. I'm gonna
Cody, we're in danger.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass my turn. Oh yeah, I gotta draw a card and discard a card because of my wings here. Draw, and then I'll discard, and then yeah, I pass.
Alright.
I guess I'll draw this gnome. Hey, Fated, what's going
Legally
on?
obligated to tell everybody that I had Ovika, Enigma Goliath, in my hand. The plan was to cast her with the improvisability from the 15th Doctor next turn, and then cast some artifacts into that and get some goblins.
I'm gonna play planes for turn.
I really like Evika. She's really cool.
Yeah, very cool card.
So I think what I need to do first, deal with that fucking Armex.
Armex isn't gonna hurt anybody. I mean, PT already did hurt
Didn't hurt
somebody.
anybody.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
It didn't hurt anybody.
Didn't hurt anybody. Let's see, 4. That wouldn't hurt you. Bigger your creatures, 1/1 from the Memnite, and the Thought Monitor is
2/2 with flying.
Alright, cool.
There's 3 of these little guys.
Pay 1, white. 2 and a white. 3 and a white. 4 and a white. I'm going to play Fell the Mighty. Destroy all creatures with power greater than target creature's power. I'm going to choose an Ipakal, which is power 4, so destroy everything power 4 or greater.
By Armax.
You couldn't hit that last turn.
I tried. Oh my goodness, I tried. Like, you have no idea how long I've been sitting on that since turn 1. Already played the turn for land for turn. You know what? Let's do. Yeah, we want these open. So I'm going to go ahead and take my free roll. Chaos ensues. I have 1, 2. Because I no longer have the treasure, so I have 2 artifacts. I will put 2 +1/+1 counters on Nipakal. Bring her up to a total of 5. Oh, that 3-fold Thunderhawk didn't die. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attack. It's got 7. What am I worried about? 6, 7.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack Amara.
Okay.
No, actually, I'm going to... Yeah, no, Amara's still a threat.
Yeah.
Cody's just chilling with 2 goblins.
I will.
With all due respect, Cody, I like...
Yeah, no, yeah. I haven't had anything going on. It's fine.
I'm not about to kick a person when they're down.
I will block with this Memnite.
All right. Well, wait. Hang on,
Oh, no.
because I'm also putting another +1/+1 counter on a name Pakal and creating 6 gnomes that are tapped and attacking.
Too many gnomes. Okay, so I will take 6. No, I guess I can block some of the. I can block 1, 2. They're only 1/1s. Okay, so I'll block 2 of the gnomes. I'll take 4 from the gnomes. I will block your commander with my Memnite. So I will take 4. Go to 22.
There. So there's only 3 gnomes left, right?
Yes. I have 3 gnomes. Oh, yeah, your gnomes. Sorry. I was thinking my gnomes.
And I had the one that did not attack. Alright, so that's that. I want to get us out of here. Now, you know what? We're fine. Everything's
I'll
fine.
try.
I'm fine here. You know what? I have 1 more man. No, I need it. I need my 2 mana. I'm going to pass my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, cool.
Untap. Make another clue on upkeep. Draw. Play this Forest Return.
Oh, I should have made a clue. Whoops. Oh well, I forgot that trigger. I'll just make a clue.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because it would have been an extra +1/+1 on an Pakal.
Oh, so I'll take an extra then. Boop. There we go.
That's actually 7 now.
Don't know what to do.
I can't read that.
So. Yeah, let's just do something, I guess. Step 5, or scatter the seeds. I'll make 3 sapperlings. Just really trying to make blockers at this point.
Yeah.
So there will be 3 of them. Let's roll the planar die. Planeswalk.
Oh, man.
Yay.
I like this place. We're going to go to the Karasha Foothills. Whenever a creature you control attacks a player, for each other opponent, you may create a token that's a copy of that creature tapped and attacking that opponent. Exile those tokens at the beginning of the next end step. Whenever chaos ensues, you may sacrifice any number of creatures. If you do, it deals that much damage to target creature. So basically Myriad. And then that chaotic ether is gone.
When we roll, we get 2 copies.
No. When we roll,
Or when you attack. You
Yeah.
get a copy, you get. You may put a token that's a copy. Each other opponent. Okay. So right now we can do 2 copies.
yeah, basically you attack and then it'll make,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that's all I'm gonna do for right now. I think I'm just gonna pass.
Okay,
Play some good, clean magic over here.
yeah, nice friendly magic over there.
Yep.
I'm gonna draw a card. Let's see here. That is good times. Okay. Let us tap 1 blue. Tap a swamp. We'll tap this for Simic. I'm gonna play myself a Thirst for Knowledge. I'm gonna draw 3 cards and then discard 2 cards unless I discard a artifact card. Draw 1, 2, and 3. Gonna discard a Pilgrim's Eye, so I don't have to discard anything. What do we want to do now? Play a land, I guess, is first thing. We'll play a swamp. That is something. There's a lot of gnomes that are going to keep being made. Don't know how I feel about that. If that's what I'm going to do, let us pay 1,
It's only an 8/9.
2. Yeah, just an 8/9. You know, casual 8/9. I'm gonna put some Zephyr boots on the 3-fold Thunder Hulk. And then going to. Oh yeah, I gotta create another clue token. Oh no, I don't, because we're not there anymore. Okay. I get caught up on whenever a plane was last. It usually always happens. I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna happen. I'm like, oh no, it's not going to happen. I'm gonna go to combat. Russ, I'm gonna attack you with the 3-fold Thunder Hulk.
In response,
Oh no! I hate this. What is happening?
I'm going to pay 2 white. I'm going to play a Spring-Wooded Saw Blades. ETBs, it does 5 damage to target creature at opponent.
Gross. Gross.
Sick.
That
Oh
will
wait, then it sticks around.
die. I will still get my 3 gnomes, I do believe, though, because it's an attack trigger on my Thunder Hulk. Which I think will actually still make my... because it'll make another 3-fold Thunder Hulk. Because of the foothills.
Right.
So that one will be attacking Cody. And so I will...
Actually, I think it makes 2 because you have 2 opponents.
Yeah.
I think it makes 2 of them.
Yeah, so I'll get...
So you can attack me with 2 of them if you'd like, or all 3.
Oh, yeah, I do create 2. So I'll have 3 of them. Okay, so I'll make 9 gnome tokens. So you're being attacked by a 3/3 that's still alive, and Cody is being attacked by a 3/3 that's still alive.
I will take 3.
Okie dokie.
Well, so this is each other opponent.
Oh,
It
does it say
basically
each?
gets the
Okay.
thing
Okay.
mirrored.
Okay, so I'm
Just
6. Okay.
I will also take 3.
Okay, jokey. So I will make myself 6 gnome tokens. This will go over there. There's a lot of gnomes going on in this game.
There is a lot of gnomes going on.
There's no gnome about it.
It's big Ixalan hours, gamers.
Yeah. I think I am going to roll and see if we can leave. We're leaving. Okay, success. We are going to go to the Pyramid of Mars. When you planeswalk to the Pyramid of Mars, and at the beginning of your upkeep, surveil 2. Just look at the top 2 cards of your library and put any number of them into your graveyard, and the rest on top of your library in any order. When chaos ensues, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield.
So it ETBs, so we all scry 2 now, right?
Planeswalk at the beginning. Oh, I am the only one who. I will surveil
okay.
2. Yeah, and then at the beginning of your turn, you will. I'm
Got it.
gonna surveil. I'm gonna put that in the graveyard, and then I'm gonna put this. Don't know if it's any good right now. What do I have in my hand? Yeah, we'll throw that in the graveyard too. Inspiring Statuary. And then I shall pass my turn.
Tippity tap.
Oops, this should be tapped.
So I scry 2.
Yep, or surveil 2. You're surveilling 2.
Surveil 2.
Yeah.
1, 2. I'm going to bin both of these. Play Mountain for turn. Pay 1 white and a red. Play a Rally the Ranks. Gonna name gnomes. Creatures I control of chosen type get +1/+1. Gonna hang on to that. Alright, cool. I don't like this place. So I'm gonna roll my free roll. Nothing. I'm gonna tap my Fractured Power Stone. I'm gonna roll again. Yay, chaos ensues. What happens?
You get to bring a creature back from the graveyard to the battlefield.
I like that idea.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
From my graveyard or any graveyard?
From yours.
Well, then I have nothing, so it doesn't matter.
Ah!
I have nothing in the graveyard. Haha. But what I will do is I'm going to move to attacks.
Don't do it.
So I'm going to go ahead.
In response.
Okay.
To your... I'm going to tap 1, or before combat, I'm going to tap a swamp and a forest, and I'm going to Baleful Mastery, your commander. Exile target creature or planeswalker. I'm just paying the swamp and the 1 colorless, so I will have Cody draw a card.
Okay, okay.
Alright. So my tax is 4.
Yep.
Because it exiles.
That was going to be too many gnomes. I mean, there's already too many gnomes over there, but...
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pass my turn then. Because that takes me out. Pass.
Untap, upkeep, surveil 2. put this beast within to the graveyard. And I'll draw a turn.
Actually, I'm going to get rid of this gnome and just make this 4 gnomes.
There we go.
Clean up the battlefield a little bit.
Let's play. Yeah, let's do. Four for spontaneous generation. Put 1/1 sapling into play for each card in my hand. But in response to that, I'm gonna tap 1 and 2 red to reiterate and copy it. So I'll make 12 saplings.
That is a lot of saplings.
Yeah, just trying to do something. Well, I guess. So the reiterate copy would go off first, and that would see 6. But the spontaneous generation, would it see 7? Because the reiterate was in my hand when I cast it?
Oh, that is.
Great question, but reiterate is not in your hand at the point that the spells are resolving.
Okay, yes.
So,
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, it'd be however many cards you have in hand then.
Gotcha. Alright, so I'll make 12 saplings. I'll play this Forgotten Cave as land for turn. I just tap. Here on Pyramid of Mars. I'll roll. Just see what happens.
Sounds good.
Planeswalk.
Oh, we're leaving. Okay.
Leave something good.
Let's go to the dining car. When you planeswalk to the dining car, each player creates a food token. 66 seconds. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice a creature with the least toughness among creatures you control, then investigate. Whenever chaos ensues, activated abilities of artifact tokens you control cost 2 less to activate this turn. So, everybody's going to create a food token. And then at the beginning of the upkeep, I will have to sacrifice a creature. And then I will investigate.
I think that it's gonna do it for me.
Okay, jokey. There is quickly doodled food token that I don't know what it is. The untap.
It's a loaf of bread.
Yeah,
I was gonna go with like a burrito.
Yeah, it just kind of fell apart.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sacrifice one of these gnomes, I guess. And then I will investigate. Boop. And then I will draw for turn. That is good times. Okay. Let us... one swamp and one island. And let us play a Deadly Dispute. I'm going to sacrifice this food token as my artifact, and then draw 2 cards, and then create a treasure token. So I will draw 1 and 2, and then I will make a treasure. What else? I don't like this dining car.
So
Not super great. I guess I'm gonna tap 1. I need to leave that open. 2 and 3. Actually, guess that makes sense. 3. I'm going to play a Master of the Ethereum. Has power and toughness equal to the number of artifacts I control, and other artifact creatures you control get +1/+1. Tech, right now it is currently a 5, 6, 15, 16, 17? Does 17 power? I'll just throw that up there. That's not gross at all. I think I need to leave some stuff up. Let's see if I can leave this place. That's the first thing we'll do. We're still here. I will tap the Fractured Power Stone and see if we can leave again. Nope. We are still here. And I need to leave some mana up. So I am gonna pass my turn. Yes.
Typically tap.
You
Sacrifice a creature, so I'll sacrifice the gnome, and then what else happens?
when you sacrifice it, you will investigate, so you get a clue token.
And another clue token. Do shit. So I'm going to play this Memorial to War for turn. That comes in tapped. I think first thing I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3. I'm going to play a Brutal Cathar. I'm going to target the Master of Ethereum.
Okie dokie. He is captured.
Trigger Molten Echoes. I create another copy of the Brutal Cathar. I will target one of your gnomes.
Oh no.
Because when the Brutal Cathar dies, the gnome won't come back. Alright. So then I'm going to pay 3 and a white. And I'm going to sacrifice a clue token. Going down to 2. To merge spring-loaded saw blades into Blade World Chariot. It's an artifact vehicle, crew 1. It's a 5/5. So I am going to then one left open. I'm going to roll the die. Nothing. I'm going to tap planar Fractured Power Stone, do it again. That went off the thing. Try it again. Still Bupkis. Alright, move to combat. I'm going to attack Amara with my copy of the Brutal Cathar.
Okie dokie.
Wait, hang on. Not moving to combat yet. Trigger. Before I move to combat, I'm going to tap 2 gnomes. To make a Blade Wheel Chariot a artifact creature.
Excuse me.
Then I'm going to attack Amara for 8.
8?
I'm sorry, 6. 7.
Oh yeah, they're 2/2s, aren't they?
Got 2/2 and a 5/5.
I will accept this damage. Go to 14.
And then move to end step. Do clean up this. Tap is no longer a creature. This gets exiled. And I passed my turn. P to the T.
Untap. I will sack one of these goblins, make a clue. Draw. Play a forest.
One gnome creature up, so I'm going to just do this. Have one gnome creature designated for blocker, and then these two attacked. Unbelievable.
Yeah, you know. Go big or go home, right?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to overload a scale up. All my creatures will become 6/4 worms.
A worm?
We out here worming?
You be out there warming. I think that might almost be game. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's
force.
because the amount of blockers, it's close.
Because I can block 8 of them.
Yeah.
So a total of 10 can be blocked.
Let's do, we have 16 worms. One of them is a 7/5, I'll say that, because this has a 1/1 counter on it.
Right.
So... need to send... But here's the thing. Yeah, I should send... Yeah, that's a lot of gnomes. I'll send 11 of the 6/4s at Amara.
Okie dokie.
And then 4 of the 6/4s and this 1/7/5 at Russ.
That will be enough to take me out. So I'll get hit for 8.
Do they stick around, or is it?
They go back to being...
So I'll get hit for
Cool.
18.
So if I block 2 of them, I take 7. Amara gets her creature back, but she's dead, so it doesn't matter.
Yep.
So I'm going to do that. I'm going to block with a gnome and my brutal Cathar.
I have,
Take 7.
I have no fun tricks.
That's all I got.
That will be me. I am dead.
D-E-D, dead.
Are you, Russ, are you blocking the 7/5, I assume? And
Yeah, I blocked the 7/5, so I should take 6 or 7, I think, right? Because you sent 3 of them?
I sent 11, so 4 6/4s and 1/7/5. So if you block 2 of them,
Then I'll
would
block.
take
Okay.
18.
So that was 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
So many worms. I
Yeah.
forgot about that card. That's gross.
So
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
It's just like it's like Graz. I love Graz. It's one of my favorite
I'm
cards.
building a Gross deck currently. This seems fun.
Like I can't help but put him in every deck that has lots of tokens. I'm like,
Yeah.
may as well.
Post-combat main, I'm going to tap a red and use the spectacle cost to light up the stage. I'm going to exile
Nice.
top 2 cards. Forest, and a Dark Dweller Oracle. So these will be exiled. I will pass turn from there.
The next turn I was gonna replicate the brutal Cathar.
So I'm just going to take the die off the gnome, and I have 2 gnomes. But they're 2/2s, for what it's worth.
You gotta sacrifice one at the beginning of the turn, though.
Alright, so I got a 2/2 gnome. Draw for turn. Play an exotic orchard for turn. So I can do red or green. I have no heroics that I can do to save me. I'm gonna pick them up. Like, I think, like, I could drag it out, but I think that like, my heroics just aren't gonna be there. So I'm gonna actually say good game here.
Good game.
I just wanted to draw one more card. I had a Thundering Rebuke, Capricorn, Sunborn, Helping Hand, and Darksteel Mutation.
Yeah. Eventually, you're just gonna get ran over. Eventually.
Yeah. It was gonna be Zerg Rush all day long. And I don't know that I could have come up with enough gnomes to protect myself. Because I was looking at 15 damage minimum next turn.
Yeah. Good game.
GG.
Okay, Planechase is so silly. I'm sorry. Sorry I had to kill you, Quinn. I was like, I'm in trouble if I let Quinn just keep beating on me.
Yeah.
I always like to be the first one to die anyway, because then I'm like, oh yeah, I know I was the problem, so... well, thank you guys for joining me. That was a good time. I'm going to let everybody do a little outro while I go find a place for us to raid. Russ, if you want to lead us off, let us know what you got going on.
Yep, I'm Uncle Russ. You can find me here on Twitch on Saturday and Sunday mornings doing arena content as well as some Commander on Fridays. I had fun as always. Excuse me. I had fun as always. I love Planechase. Like, I'm so glad I ran into this.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm always happy to play. Thanks for having me.
Oh, yeah. Always. It's always a good time. I'm glad you enjoy it. I love Planechase, so I'm glad that I get to spread it around, and people are starting to play it, and there's a couple other streams that are doing Planechase now, too, so, yeah, we're getting there. But I keep just forcing it until Gavin makes at least 2 sets a year with Planechase cards.
Exactly.
Just keep harassing him at cons until he doesn't want to see me anymore.
He just sees Amara walk up. He's like, security.
He's like, take her away. Get her out of here. She's just going to complain about Planechase. And Quinn, thank you very much for joining us. What is going on in your world?
Yeah, as always, thanks so much for having me. It's been lit. What's going on here? Find me on Twitter, Girldick Energy. I be running my mouth in the Twitch chat, Girl Redacted Energy. I co-host with MTG Lexicon, playing Magic the Gathering on Saturdays. We've got Dungeons and Dragons every other week. And we've got the VODs for all of that content on YouTube, so check all of that out there. And also follow the links in my pinned tweet in my Twitter bio to see what I'm up to in my Moxfield and SoundCloud and all that. That's it for me, gamers. We'll pass priority there.
And Cody, what is happening?
Yeah, thank you so much for having me, Mara. This
Oh,
was a lot of
yeah.
fun. Like I said, second time playing Planechase, and it was crazy. I am one half of Brew to Screw It. We're a Commander deck building podcast. We sit down every month and ask the question, should we say brew it or screw it to a deck we built? It's a lot of fun. If you have a deck building addiction like I do, then it's a nice outlet to just talk about stuff. So thank you so much for having me.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much for joining us. I appreciate it. Yeah, I understand that problem.
Yeah, I may or may not have 20-some Commander.
Yeah, I have a drawer behind me that is just stacks of cards, and I ran out of space, so now that I had to start stacking them in different directions. I'm like, okay, yep, I think I have 15 commanders that I'm building behind me right now. That's just, I'm like, what am I doing? Every time I go to sort my cards, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just start making a new pile. I'm like, oh, I could build this and this commander.
Well, that's
yeah, I started doing that recently too.
I just sorted all my rares, and I'm like, ooh, I could do this, so I have 3 piles of Commander decks that I've started.
Yeah, and I have plastic sheets, so I'm like, yeah, I can actually sleeve things, so I can actually build some decks. Woo! Thank you, the three of you, for joining me. I appreciate it so much. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. We are going to go and visit Bobby Christine, who's having a free play all day long. We're going to start the raid over there. Thank you, everybody who was watching, everybody who joined in, used your points to cause more chaos. And, yeah. I love chaos. I don't know. It makes the games play. It makes your decks play differently. It makes. That's one of the reasons why I love Planechase, because like I know I'm going into it and I don't know what I'm gonna run into. Like I'm gonna have to suddenly change and pivot what I planned on doing, or my deck plays differently because depending on where I am. So I'm like Armex and that place was just gross. Like. With all the artifacts. So, like, sometimes the playing is good, sometimes it's bad. It just kind of depends on the day. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We're going to start the raid. Let Bobby know what's going on. Throw up the symbols, the raid symbols, and say hi. Yeah, that's all I got for today, so you all take care.
All right, everybody.
Bye,
Later,
everyone.
gamers.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody.